Let us also begin with our prayers, our Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagan Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagaspate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyadeshata Sarthayam Arjunasya Kurvan Gita Mritam Dado Lokatraya Upkaraya Tasmai Krishnatmane Namaha. So in the 11th chapter, after Krishna manifested his universal form, and in one place, in one person, Arjuna is able to see the entire creation. He is able to see all the demigods. He is able to see the entire Kaurava army being swallowed, entering into the mouth. Here. Just here, we will start from 11.38 today. We did 36 and 37 last time. Okay. Sit and hear. Where are you going? Okay. So after inquiring from Krishna about his frightening form, Arjuna seemed to be very terrified. And Krishna answering him that he is the form of time that devours everyone. So Arjuna now begins to offer his prayers. So prayers, normally we should have prayers for the Lord in four sections. I mean, four aspects should be there in the prayers. If we are praying, so as per Srimad Bhagavatam and as per our acharyas, all our prayers would have four sections. If we really want to make a purposeful prayer. Normally, people who are very desperate, they just go and ask the Supreme Lord that please fulfill my desire. That is not a prayer. Is that a prayer? No. That is considering the Lord to be his subordinate, ordering the Lord that for me you do this. Why should he do this for you? What have you done? Do you deserve? You don't. But the person is so much in ignorance that he does not know how to pray. Or he does not have a desire. So all these Shastric prayers, all the great devotees of the Lord, they have four sections of the prayers that we will see here also. So the first section is the glorification of the Lord. Like we say, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. So Karuna Sindhu. Karuna Sindhu means he is an ocean of mercy. And he is Deenabandhu. He is also the deliverer of the fallen. And he is Gopesh, Gopika Kanta, and Radha Kanta. Yeah? Gopis and Gopas and Srimati Radharani. So this is all glorification. The first thing is we must glorify the Lord according to our understanding and knowledge. So if we don't have knowledge, if we are not Krishna conscious, how can we glorify the Lord? We will say सामने जाके आज आप बहुत अच्छे दिख रहे हो. That is not glorification. Krishna will not be pleased by flattery. Krishna is never pleased by flattery. So you should know the reason, you should know the tattva. So we see in the verse that we covered last time. So Arjuna is giving so many reasons why to glorify Krishna. First thing he says in the 36th verse, he says, Rishikesha, that you are the Lord and Master of our mind and senses. And then he says that Tva Prakritya Jagat Prahasyati. By hearing your glories, the entire world becomes overjoyed and all the devotees become happy. And Rakshamsi Bhitani. And those who are demoniac, they become afraid. So in this way, Arjuna is glorifying on the basis of facts, not just sentimentally or speculatively. That is not glorification. That may in fact become an offense. When we don't know and we just speak whatever rubbish, that is not expert. That is why we are studying Bhagavad Gita. So that we know that what are the qualities of the Lord and how he is glorified. And in the 37th verse, he says that no one is greater than you. How? Because Gariya se Brahmano api adi kartare, that you are even greater than the Brahma. Why? Because you are the cause of Brahma. You are the creator of Brahma. Brahma is the creator. What happened? You forgot your copy? Asha. You should keep a copy. You should learn from Akshay. Every verse you should make notes if you are really serious. When I initially came in, every verse I was writing. Unless and until see as much effort you put, as much reciprocation Krishna will give to get you an understanding. If you put 2%, then 2% understanding will only come. If you put 100%, then 100% will come. Do you keep your bank account number in your memory list? Huh? Do you keep your bank account number in your memory? You will write it 10 times in 10 places. And what do you have in your bank? How many millions of dollars do you have? But you consider it valuable. Whatever you have, you consider it valuable. You will write it, keep it in such a place where no one else can see. Yes or no? So what Krishna is revealing, is it more valuable or less valuable? But where are we valuing? Each word which is stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita is much more than the entire wealth of this entire creation. But the point is we are not valuing. So if we don't value, then it will not reveal. It will remain here only in the book. It will not enter our heart to give us the joy. See what joy Arjuna is feeling? He is saying that everyone becomes attached to you, and upon hearing your name, everyone becomes joyful. So that feeling of joy, that this is the difference between a devotee and a non-devotee. A non-devotee, his heart is gladdened. His heart feels that joy. His heart feels that ecstasy when he comes in connection to Krishna to serve him and glorify him. Whereas a non-devotee, he has no attraction. Where is his attraction? His attraction is in material things. For spiritual thing, he has no attraction. So what we have to do? We have to make an effort. It will not come automatically. To the extent we make an effort. So in the 37th verse, most importantly, Arjuna is glorifying that you are Adi Kartare, that you are the source, you are the cause of even Brahma, and you are Ananta, you are unlimited, you are Devesh. Devesh means you are the refuge of even the demigods, and you are Jagan Nivasa, that you are the shelter of this entire creation. So in this way, Arjuna is giving various reasons why he is glorifying Krishna. And he is in knowledge. If we are in knowledge, then we can glorify Krishna. If we are not in knowledge, then very difficult. Then what we will glorify? What we have to glorify? Now see further what he glorifies. 38th verse. Tvamadideva Purusha Puranas Tvamasta Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vetasti Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupaha Tvamadideva Purusha Puranas Tvamasta Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupaha Tvamadideva Purusha Purana Tvamasta Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vedasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupaha
Tvamadideva Purusha Purana
Tvamadideva Purusha Purana
Vishwasya Param Nidhanam
Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam
Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama
Vedasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama
Vishwamananta Bhupa
Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanand. You should all follow him. He hears, when I am reciting, you should put your focus and attention in seeing. And what you should see? What have I told you? What you should see?
the
Word meaning. If you see the word meaning, then you will never fumble and your fear will be out. The most typical thing is to get out of this fear, which is always, catching our throat. And we are, feeling so nervous. Should I recite? Should I not? What people will think about me? What people will think? This is Supreme Lord speaking. Hear attentively. Put your intelligence into action. So when I am speaking, please put focus on word meaning. If you put little attention, I can promise you in 1 or 2 years practice, you will start picking up Sanskrit. It is not so difficult. It is natural. Sanskrit is a natural language. I was zapped. Few days back, our Prime Minister went to Indonesia. And the President of Indonesia was saying 50% of the words are Sanskrit words. He was saying our root is Sanatan Dharma. President of Indonesia, that is the highest Muslim population in one country in the world. Openly he was saying that 50% of our words are coming from Sanskrit. When he can find so much affinity to Sanskrit, why we are having fear? You see, he is able to do that easily. Every time, even I give him difficult verses, he can recite. We have one more student here, Ryanshi. She is hardly 10 years. You give her any difficult verse, she will recite. Why? Because we should know the technique, how to crack it. Okay, recite. Now Matajis will recite. Wait. Let Matajis recite. Why only the young students are reciting? Recite. Wait, your Mataji. You recite the next verse when we go to the next verse. Recite. Tvamadideva Purusha Purana Tvamasta Vishwashapanam Nihanam Vedasi Vedyam Chaparam Chadama Tvaya Patam Vishwamanantaruna. Recite. Recite.
Pamadideva Purusha Purana.
Adideva Purusha Purana Vishwasya Param Nihanam
Vidyam Param Chadhama.
Vedasi Vedyam Chaparam Chadama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantaruna. Okay. So in these 4 lines, Arjuna is glorifying. Let us see, line by line. First, what he says? Tvam Adi Devaha. Adi means origin. From where he is the source. So what he is the origin and he is the source of all the devas. And he is Purusha. Purusha means the enjoyer. Krishna is the only enjoyer. And all others are meant to cooperate for his enjoyment. And he is Puranaha. Puran means old. Old, what is mentioned here? Old. Old actually means origin. Origin means it is old, which is from time immemorial. Old is not the right word. It is from time immemorial. So Krishna is the Adi Devaha. Previously, he has already established that Krishna is the source of even Brahma. We discussed how from Garbhodaksha Vishnu's navel, Brahmaji is coming out. Last year we discussed that in the 37th verse. So how is Gariye se Brahmano Adi Kartare? And then he says Ananta Devesh. So now he is saying that you are the Adi Devaha. Krishna says, he has already declared in Bhagavad Gita, where he has confirmed this, that he is the source of everyone and everything. Yes, in the 10.8. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva. आप यहाँ बैठ जाइए. ये वो चेयर खाली है. हाँ बैठे. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. When everyone else, he is the one. When the creation began, so he is the one who was there. He was always there. Because we see that everything has a source. We have a source. Who is our source? Our mother and father. And they also have a source, their mother and father. We can, go back and check who is the source. But so everyone and everything which is manifested in this material world or even in the spiritual world, he has this source, and the root of the source is Krishna. Then one very high spiritual religious leader, not spiritual religious leader, he asked me, who is the source of Krishna? I told him, Krishna is not like me and you. We are trying to equate Krishna to the same level as to what we are. He is the source of everyone. He does not have the source. Then how can he be the source of everyone? If he is coming from some source, then that source will become the source of everything and everyone. Then how he can be the source of everything and everyone? But that religious leader, although he was very more advanced in age than me, he could not understand this fact. Could not. Because who is the oldest person? Brahma. In this material creation, who is the oldest person? Brahma. What he is called? He is called Pitamaha. Pitamaha, the great grandfather of everyone. And Krishna is even the source of Brahma. And from Brahma, all other demigods are coming. So here he is saying Tvam Adi Deva. And Krishna is Purusha. Purusha means one who is the enjoyer. So the entire material creation and the spiritual creation is meant only for one purpose. What is the purpose? For Krishna's enjoyment. Morely the spiritual world. Material world, because the jiva, when he sees Krishna is enjoying in the spiritual world, he becomes envious. So that jiva who's weak, so he is given the opportunity to come and enjoy in this material world. So that is why when we see in this material world, everyone has only one aspiration. What is that aspiration? How he can maximize his enjoyment or his happiness or his sukha. But this material world, there is no sukh. It is sukha. It is dry. You have seen a bamboo tree? Somebody chews the bamboo, what rasa he will get? The rasa is in ganna, it is in sugarcane, not in bamboo tree. Both look alike. Both look alike from a distance. Even bamboo is more appealing because it is bigger and taller. But what is the inside? All hollow and dry. Same Krishna is revealing here in this material world. This is Dukhalaya Shashvatam. So he is glorifying Krishna. Tvam Adi Deva Purusha and Puranaha. Purana means that you are the original person. You are from time immemorial. We'll discuss that. Then he says, Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. Nidhanam means the shelter or refuge. So the entire creation, both of the material and the spiritual world, Krishna is the refuge. Krishna is the shelter. That we will see in so many verses, Krishna says. In the 15th chapter, Krishna says, and how is the refuge of this entire creation? He says, Gama Vishya cha bhutani dharyami aham ojasa. Pushnami chausadi sarva somo bhutva rasatmaka. So again and again, Krishna will speak this in Bhagavad Gita, that he is the shelter. Whether one accepts or not, irrespective of that, Krishna reveals the shelter of the entire creation. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param. He is the ultimate shelter. Param Nidhano. And then the third thing he says, Vetasi Vedyam. Ved means to knowledge. Veda means body of knowledge. Vetasi means to know. So there are two aspects of this verse, this line. He says, Vetasi Vedyam. You are the one who knows the Vedya, the Vedas. And second is, from the Veda, it is you who is to be known. Both ways. You are the one who knows the Veda, who is the giver of the Veda, who is the compiler of the Veda. That Krishna will speak in the 15th chapter. What is the verse? Give me the right line. Don't give me the full verse. Vedescha sarver aham eva vedyo. Vedanta krit ved videv chaham. 15.15. Krishna will reveal that. And he is Param. Param means that no one is equal to or higher than him. And Chadhama, he has his own abode. And Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Ananta Rupaha. So he manifests the whole cosmic manifestation. Tvaya Tatam Vishwam. that Krishna is revealing even in this universal form. And what Arjuna is saying, that the entire cosmic creation is pervaded by the Supreme Lord. It's an Ananta Rupa in his innumerable forms. Okay. So let us understand this verse now. He says, you are the original personality, Adi Deva, of Godhead and the oldest, that is Puranaha, the ultimate sanctuary of the manifested cosmic world, Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. You are the knower of everything, Vetasi, and you are all that is knowable, Vedyam. You are the supreme refuge, Dhama, Param Dhama, above the material modes, or limitless form. The whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. So Arjuna has understood the glory of the Supreme Lord. How? By practical experience and realization and knowledge. Why we are studying Bhagavad Gita? To have the same experience and knowledge what Arjuna is having. Then we can also take shelter of Krishna. And we can also glorify Krishna like Arjuna is glorified. That is the purpose of study of Bhagavad Gita. Nothing else. We don't have to tell people that I know so many Sanskrit verses, this and that. That is all secondary, external. The real purpose of study of Bhagavad Gita is to be situated in knowledge of Krishna, to become Krishna conscious, and to perform devotional service. So Prabhupada says here that everything is resting on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the resting place of everyone and everything. Therefore, he is the ultimate rest. Nidhanam means that everything, even the Brahman effulgence, rest on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That Krishna will speak. When we will come in the later chapters, Krishna will speak, Brahmano hi pratishtaham. What you have to ask? First here, na? That is what I said. Have some understanding and knowledge. First here. So, Krishna is the rest. He is the source of everyone and everything. Even the spiritual effulgence. He is the knower of everything that is happening in this world. Where Krishna said this, that he is the knower of everyone and everything. What is happening in this world? He knows the past, he knows the future, and of course, he knows the present. Yeah, Dayashil, what is the verse? You don't revise, so you will never remember. This way, it is not possible to remember. Krishna says, Tesham satata yukta na bhajatam priti purvaka. Okay. Mam tu vedana kashchina. Which verse? Which chapter? Very good. Little bit of, poking, something has come out. Which chapter and which verse? You have given the correct verse. This is all opulence. 7th chapter. 7.26. Open. Open 7.26. Hare Krishna. Varangi here. You are hungry. You give her prasad before coming here so that he can hear. Read. Everyone is in that same page? 7.26. What is the page number? Tell the page number. 352. Okay. Read.
Vedaham samatitani vartamanani cha arjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani ma tu vedana kashana. Oh Arjuna, with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me, no one knows.
This is the point. But we should not remain in that list that no one knows. We should know at least something about Krishna. That is the purpose of becoming a student of Bhagavad Gita, is to know Krishna, is to become Krishna conscious. So another way of understanding is that he is mentioned, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is mentioned in every Veda and Purana. Vede Ramayane Chaiva Hari Sarvatra Giyate. In every Puran, in every Shastra, Krishna is mentioned. You pick up any scripture, glory of Krishna is mentioned. So this is there. That is another understanding of Vetasi Vedyam, that his ultimate position is revealed in every scripture. So therefore, he is the known. He is known. How is he known? He is known through the Vedas, through the scriptures. Prabhupada says that if a child wants to know who is his father, whom should he ask? Huh? Mother. Mother is the authority. So the scriptures are like mother. And Krishna is like father. But you should take the right scripture. We should study from where? From Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So he is the known and the knowable. He is the object of knowledge. Because he is all pervading. Krishna has spoken that in the 7th chapter, in the 9th chapter, 9.4, it has opened. So I will reveal from here. Krishna says, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagad avyakt murtina. Matstani sarva bhutani na chaham teshu avastita. That by me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. But Arjuna is saying his manifested form. What is that manifested form? Universal form. And what he sees? The entire universe is pervaded in it. All beings are in me. Arjuna sees that. All beings Arjuna sees in him. But I am not in them. So he is all pervading. Because he is the cause in the spiritual world. He is transcendental. He is also the chief personality in the transcendental world. Okay. What was your question? Huh?
Why are the tasks considered so important in creation and for the maintenance of the universe?
Vedas are the source of knowledge. Any source which is the authentic source of knowledge, is it important or less important?
Important.
Then what is the need for asking this question? And where are Vedas manifesting from?
Lord Krishna.
Then what is the purpose of asking this question? If somebody wants to remain in ignorance, then he can neglect Vedas. Because knowledge is the only source to dispel ignorance. How darkness can be removed?
By light.
So, simply. So to remove darkness, we have to have light. So this is the Vedas gives us the light of knowledge. Okay, we take the 39th verse. So we see in these 3 verses, Arjuna is glorifying Krishna. Arjuna is revealing from his heart the glories of Lord Krishna, how he is great. We have seen in the American Constitution, they say God is great. But Prabhupada, when he went to America, he questioned Americans. He said, you say God is great, but where are the details? Where are the details? How is God great? Do you have any understanding of that? They have no understanding. Or they say, in God we trust. Both things are there. In the American Constitution, they say, in God we trust. But who is God, they don't know. Whom they worship? Whom the Americans worship? Jesus. Jesus said, did Jesus ever say, I am God? What did he say? I am the messenger of God, or I am the son of God. So who is God? So Prabhupada asked them, who is God? What kind of knowledge you are having? What kind of religion you are having? What kind of conviction you are following? You don't know any details. Prabhupada said, you come to us, we will give you the details, full details. Here Arjuna is giving the details for all of us. Now Arjuna pays his obeisances, his gratitude. It's a very beautiful verse. He says, Vayur Yamo Agnir Varuna Shashanka Prajapati Swam Pratipita Mahascha Namo Namaste Astu Sahaswakartva Punascha Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste Vayu Yamo Agnir Varuna Shashanka Prajapati Swam Paripita Mahascha Namo Namaste Astu Sahasrakritva Punascha Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste. Okay, recite. Those who have recited the first verse, please allow others to recite. Those who did not recite.
Vayu Yamo Agni Varuna Sashanka
Vayur Yamo Agnir Varuna Shashanka
Prajapati Tvam Pratima
Pratipita Mahascha.
Pratitama
Prati
Pitama.
Namo Namaste Astu Sahasrakritva
Namo Namaste Astu Sahasrakritva
Punascha Bhayopi Namo Namaste
Punascha Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste. कोई बात नहीं, 2-4 बार ट्राई करो, आ जाएगा. थोड़ा अटेंशन हियरिंग में आने लाना पड़ेगा. See, if we take to spiritual life, so many of our diversion and distractions, they will have to be dispelled. वो अपने आप ही वो छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं तो आगे बढ़ ही नहीं सकते. अभी अटेंशन स्पैन कितना है? 1 मिनट भी नहीं है. Attention span is not even 40 seconds. So much distraction is there. It is so difficult to put any focus or concentration. That is why we should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because there is so much struggle to hear the mantra. We will recite, but it is so difficult to hear because the mind is wandering like anything. It is wild, uncontrolled wild horse, which keeps galloping every moment. So how to control and curb the mind is through the mantra. Every time it goes and drag and pull it back. Okay, recite others. Yeah, go ahead. Vayu Yamo Agni Varuna Shashanka Prajapati Tvam Praprita Mahascha Namo Namaste Astu Sahasrakritva Punascha Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste. So what he is saying, you see, in 2 verses he is saying Namo Namas, that I am offering my obeisances. Then again he is saying Bhuyo Api Namo Namaste. Again and again I am offering my obeisances, because Arjun knows the glory of the Lord. You see, when even our Prime Minister is going, I don't follow so much news, but something keeps coming automatically. I heard we reached in some country where he is now traveling in the midnight. And there were millions of people to receive him in the midnight. Indians. And that Prime Minister of that country where he has gone, he becomes completely mad and crazy. What kind of popularity Modi is having? In our country, if any leader comes at the midnight, no one comes to see. Well, you see, Indians are not considering the importance of Modi as the Indians who are living outside India are considering. True or not? Huh? Because they can see the change, what has happened. We are thinking about, he is here only. So after being situated in knowledge, Arjuna's gratitude has become what? Many folds. From his heart, he is offering his obeisances. From our heart, we don't offer our obeisances. What do? We do only a physical mock or a drill. Even that is better than not doing it. Fake it till you make it. So, from his heart, he is again and again pouring out his obeisances. So, in the first line, what he is saying, how is glorifying? First, he said, na, that you are the source, Tvam Adi Deva. So, now he is giving the details. How is the Adi Deva? First of the Devas is Vayu. Then Yamo. What is Yama? The
Controller.
no, who is Yama? Wait, let him try that. Let him think. You don't know Yam? Yamraj जानते हो नहीं जानते? Who is he?
He is the god of death.
He is the controller of
Death.
death. ठीक है? तो पूरा उधर खाली उतना देख के मत पकड़ो, पूरा पकड़ो, ध्यान से सुनो. Then he is Vayu, he is Yamo, he is also Agni. Then Varuna, water, Shashanka, moon. Then Prajapati Swam, amongst all the Prajapati, the Paripitamaha is the great grandfather. Who is that? Brahma. So he's giving the detail. You are the source of all of this. Namo Namaste. So I offer my obeisances to you because you are the original source of all of this. You are air and you are the supreme controller. Ultimately, who controls is Yamaraj. He comes and takes charge of the living entity when he leaves this body under his jurisdiction. Then you are fire. In this world, if we have to survive, we need fire. Without fire, we cannot exist. Can we exist? Everything that we eat has to be cooked in fire. Electricity is what? Fire. So without fire, we cannot subsist. Even what we eat inside, Krishna becomes the fire in the belly. There is another digestion, another preparation of fire. Sit straight. So he is saying that you are fire, you are water, and you are the moon. So these are all essential for our existence. Because if these demigods are not there, then we cannot subsist. Life cannot exist. You are Brahma, the first living creature. Krishna does not become Brahma. That means he is the source, he is the origin from whom Brahma has come. You are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisance unto you 1,000 times. What is that 1,000 word here?
Sir.
Namo Namaste Sahasra Kritva. Sahas means 1,000 times. And again and yet again. Punascha bhuyo api Namo Namaste. So we should offer our obeisances to the Supreme Lord. That is how Raghunath Das Goswami was able to offer 1,000 times because he was in knowledge of Krishna. If we are not in knowledge of Krishna, then what we are thinking, we are also as equal to Krishna. Or sometimes our mind is making us think we are better than Krishna. So why we have to offer obeisances? He should come and offer obeisances to us. All the demonic people are thinking like this. One time a person came to our temple. I knew him. So when we enter the temple, so obviously we go and first offer obeisances to Prabhupada. So he told me, हम आपसे एक प्रश्न पूछे हैं. हमने कहा पूछिए. बोले आप भगवान के सामने प्रणाम करते हैं वो तो समझ में आता है, लेकिन इंसान के सामने क्यों कर? मैंने कहा इनकी वजह से हम भगवान से मिल रहे हैं, वरना हम जानेंगे नहीं भगवान को. वो उसकी समझ में नहीं आया. He could not understand this. So unless and until there is gratitude in the heart, it is very important. We cannot offer any respect to anyone. Can we offer? We cannot offer. We can only make a show, a mock. We cannot offer. But here Arjuna is explaining to us that how we should be in knowledge. So if we are Krishna conscious means being in knowledge of Krishna. That it means to be Krishna conscious. And then offering devotional service means imbued with knowledge, with gratitude and love, we are offering services to him. Then there is reciprocation and exchange. Otherwise, it is not there. Then what it is? It is not spiritual, it is only ritual. In all the demigod worships, what we do, we have only rituals. There is no element of intimacy and relationship and exchange. Do we experience any exchange? We don't experience any exchange. Even with Paramatma, do we have any exchange?
No.
Paramatma is there in the heart. Ever any exchange is there? No exchange. Sometimes he stops us when we do something very gross wrong. But that also is very weak. Once or twice he will say. And if we don't hear to him, then that voice becomes very weak. For the first time, if we commit something wrong, there is some voice from within which will stop us. But don't do this. But normally, we are so passionate that we do not hear. Then that voice becomes weak. So here, Arjuna is saying that you are air, you are the supreme controller, you are the fire, you are water, you are the moon, you are the Brahma, the first living creature, and you are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you 1,000 times because you are so great. You are the source of everyone and all these great persons. Again and again, yet again. The Lord is addressed here as air because air is the most important representation of all the demigods. Why Prabhupada gives the example? Being all pervasive. What is the most essential thing in our existence? Air. If the supply of oxygen is cut, then we cannot sustain. If we don't drink water, we can sustain. We have Nirjala every year, 24 hours or more than 24 hours, nothing happens, we can sustain. Everything else without we can sustain. But Vayu, without Vayu, we cannot sustain. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. This is, I was seeing the verse. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. It is in 8th canto, 5th chapter, where the demigods are praying. And the 37th verse. 8.5.37. Here, the demigods are saying, all living entities, moving and non-moving, receive their vital force, their bodily strength and their very lives from the air. Without air, our vital force is what? Prana. From where does the prana work? Is through Vayu. You know how the prana is working inside? Prabhupada is given in purports. You don't study Bhagavad Gita. Yes? By Mahatma? No. Prana is floating in 5 kinds of air. Pran, Apan, Saman, Vyan, and Udan. It is all mentioned. In the 6th chapter, it is mentioned. So the life air, the prana is floating in this 5 kinds of air. So all of us follow the air for our vital force, exactly as servant follows an emperor. An example is also given. The vital force of air is generated from the original vital force of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So without Vayu, we cannot exist, we cannot sustain. May that Supreme Lord be pleased with us. So in this chapter, many such, prayers are there of the demigod who are in knowledge. Even Agni. Let us see what they speak about Agni. Here it is. Vayu Yamo. Yama I will speak. Agni. Yeah, Agni is 35th verse. Fire which is born for the sake of accepting oblation in ritualistic ceremonies is the mouth of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 35th verse. 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 35th verse So he is called Agni Purusha. From the fire he accepts all the offerings as oblations. Fire exists within the depth of the ocean to produce wealth. Scientists don't know about this. Do we know about this wealth? No, it is there. Fire exists within the depth of the ocean to produce wealth. And fire is also present in the abdomen to digest food. That also the scientists don't know. They only say indigestion. There is only indigestion. But what is indigestion? That fire becomes weak. And those who are very voracious eater, somebody, they can eat a lot. Why? Because fire is very prominent. Like Bhima. His udara is called Vakrodara. Brika is there. Brika is the fire. It burns. I remember one devotee, long time back. Some devotees even complain, new devotees who come and join us. They say, Prabhu ji, मंदिर में प्रसाद मिलेगा 9:30 बजे मॉर्निंग में. We wake up early 3:30. फिर सुबह भूख लगती है. तो कुछ बताइए क्या रखें, क्या खाएं. Why? Because digestion, the fire is very active. If the fire within becomes more active, then what will happen? Every intestine will be burnt. But have you ever heard any one case like that? Never. Never. Because this fire is the manifestation of the Supreme Lord. So here the demigods are saying that fire is also present in the abdomen to digest food and various secretions for the maintenance of the body. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead be pleased with us. Let me see if there is any purport in this. So see, all these prayers that Arjuna is doing is speaking is in knowledge, on his realization. Not just like that, what he is speaking, for the sake of speaking. No, there is no purport. And Yamaraj, Krishna has already revealed in the previous verses. He says, time I am greatest destroyer of everyone and everything. And I will destroy everyone apart from you Pandavas and Varuna. So in this way, we can see that Krishna is the source. He is the source of all the demigods. How is the source of demigod? He is the source of Brahma. And from Brahma, all these demigods are manifesting. So Arjuna knows the root. Arjuna knows the cause. Arjuna here addresses Krishna as the great grandfather because he is the father of Brahma, the first living creature in the universe. So in this way, Arjuna is offering again and again so many obeisances. So what is the practical application for us? That every day we should make a point that how much obeisances we will offer in one day. We should make it a note. Here it is saying Arjuna is offering it thousands of times. That we cannot do. If we do even 100 of time, our back will not support us. Then we will lay on bed. 100 बार अगर दंडवत करेंगे तो हमारा कमर ही टूट जाएगा. कर सकते हैं? नहीं कर सकते. Sometimes we do Govardhan Parikrama and we see some people are doing Dandavati Parikrama. It's so difficult. But we should practice. What we should do? We should bow down to the supremacy of the Supreme Lord. That is one way of surrender. Krishna will speak. Krishna has already spoken. 4 ways he says. Man mana, vad bhakto, madhyaji mam, namaskuru. Namaskuru is what? Offering obeisances. We'll take one more verse. What is the time? It is 8:30. We have time. 40th verse. Again here what is there? Nama purastat atha prahastaste. Namo namaste sarvata eva sarva. क्या हुआ एनर्जी चला गया fasting, how many of you are completely fasting? Today is Ekadashi. Ananta virya amita vikramasvam. Amita. Ananta virya amita vikramasvam. Ananta virya amita vikramasvam. सर्वो समस समप्नोषि ततो असि सर्वा नमः पुरस्तात् अथ प्रहस्ते नमो अस्तु ते सर्वता एव सर्वः अनंत वीर्य अमिता विक्रमस्वाम सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वा recite those who have not recited नमो पुरस्तात् अथ प्रहस्ते नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वतो एव सर्वा अनंत वीर्या अमिता विक्रमस्वाम सर्वं समोघ्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वा very good attempt others those who have not recited recite नमो पुरस्तात् अथ प्रहस्ते
नमोस्तु ते सर्वत्र एव सर्वा
नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वत एव सर्वा
अनन्तवीर्यमिता विक्रमस्त्वं
अनन्तवीर्या अमिता विक्रमस्वाम
सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वं
सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वम्. So again he is saying Nama Purastat. Purastat means from the front. Atha Prahaste. Prahasta means from the back. So he is offering obeisances from the front also. He is offering obeisances from the back also. Namastute Sarvata Eva Sarva. That he is offering obeisances from all sides. Sarvata Eva Sarva. Why? Because he is Ananta Virya. Krishna is unlimited. And he is Amit Vikrama. Unlimited Virya means the prowess or the power, and Vikrama means the force. So both is unlimited. His prowess, his potency, and his force, both is unlimited. Obeisances to you from the front, from behind, and from all sides. O unbounded power, you are the master of limitless might. Ananta Virya Amita Vikramaswam. You are all pervading. Sarvam. Sarvam means everywhere. Samapnoshi. You are all pervading and thus you are everything. So the purport Prabhupada is saying that out of loving ecstasy for Krishna, his friend Arjuna is offering his respect from all sides. Not out of force. Surrender is not that someone puts a gun point on our head and say you surrender. That is not surrender. Surrender is only out of love. Surrender is only out of love. It is not out of fear. That is not surrender. That one will do surrender today and tomorrow he will become rebel. That is not surrender. Surrender is only out of gratitude. So out of loving ecstasy for Krishna, his friend Arjuna is offering his respects from all sides. He is accepting that he is the master of all potencies and all prowess, and far superior to all the great warriors assembled in the battlefield. So Arjuna was already convinced, but now what he is having? He is having a practical demonstration. Otherwise, Arjuna would not have chosen Krishna. Arjuna had a choice to either select Krishna, who will not fight, or to have Krishna's Narayani Sena. But Arjuna did not select the Narayani Sena. He selected Narayan. So he is convinced. It is said in the Vishnu Puran 1969, Yo ayam tvava avagato deva samipan devatagana satvamev jagat srishta yatha sarvo gatam bhavan. Whoever comes before you, even if he be a demigod, is created by you, O Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in this way, in this prayer section, we see two things. First, from 36 till 39, Arjuna is glorifying the qualities of Krishna. That how Krishna is great. How is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And from 40 and 41st, what he says, that when we know that Krishna is great, what we should do? We should offer our obeisances. Or we should humble ourselves. We should take a humble position in front of the Supreme Lord and offer our obeisances with gratitude. The attitude of gratitude. That is what is devotion. Okay? We have some time. I'm not going to the next section. The next section, Arjuna will ask for apology. Arjuna will ask apology. And also, Arjuna is very intelligent. He will also ask for benedictions. This is the third component of our prayer. What was the first? Anyone is noting? First is glorification. What were the verses for glorification? Huh? Let's see. Yeah. 36, 37, 38. Even 39. 36 to 38. And 39 and 40 is Arjuna's respects. Arjuna is offering respect. Namo namaste sahasra kritva punascha bhuyo api namo namaste. 39 and 40 is offering respect. The other two components we will see. Arjuna will offer his apology. Very important. That is one thing. One thing is to know that God is great. Also, it is important to know if God is great and how insignificant we are. That is also important. Otherwise, I think God is great, I am also great. What is the difference? This is what the impersonalists feel. So, I am the same. What same? We are same as spirit soul. But are we same in terms of power, in position? No. This knowledge they don't have. What is the point in being a practitioner when they cannot submit? That is why they cannot submit to the Lord. Because they are thinking they are also great. They have become the same. So how can they submit? Okay, I'll stop here. If you have any query, question, please ask. Yes. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Do you have a mic?
Son of Hiranyaksh.
Huh?
He's asking son of Hiranyaksh.
Son of Hiranyaksh? Son of Hiranyaksh, where has it come from today's discussion? Whoever he may be, he has no mention anywhere. We know son of Hiranyakashipu, and the best of the sons of the Hiranyakashipu is Prahlad Maharaj. You should know about Prahlad Maharaj. What are his teachings? What is your age? 8. He became so knowledgeable at the age of 5. Do you remember any of his words? Huh? Sorry, little loud.
What is everywhere to say this?
Ah, that is true. That is Arjuna is again and again speaking. that Krishna is everywhere.
God is everywhere to save.
Yeah. But we have to become devotee, then only he will save us. Na?
Mhm.
If we remain non-devotee, then why will he intervene? Then he will not intervene. Then who will, intervene? Our karma, Kala. Kala will intervene. Kala is there to intervene to everyone. Okay. So if we become his devotee, what is the teaching of Prahlad Maharaj? He says that Komara Charit Pragya, Dharmam Bhagavatam Iha. That Komara age is from 0 to 5. When you should begin practicing of becoming Krishna conscious from the time of birth. Important. So know the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. There is one small book. You don't come to temple. I have told you so many times. At least once in a month you should come. We have one devotee here, Riyanshi. She's always looking for books. I kept 2 books for my father. The Back to Godhead magazine. She said, I want to read them. Can I take with me? I said, sure. We are looking for people who want to read. We have so many books. And we want to distribute so many books. But we don't find any readers. Okay. So when you will come next, I will give you that small book.
Okay, sir.
Teachings of Prahlad Maharaj.
So,
Teachings of Prahlad Maharaj you have?
Then Vishnu, Lord Vishnu's 10 avatars.
You bring that book. Don't speculate. Bring that book. Okay. Now you have any relevant question, please ask. You have a question? If somebody has a question, ask. Even online viewers, if you have question, please ask.
Excuse me, sir. When you were saying what are the five, and when you were asking in the five elements,
Yeah.
why you?
Why you?
five elements of Vayu.
5 elements of?
Vayu.
Not I said 5. 5 types of air. Prana is in the 5 types of air. Pick out that verse. In the 6th chapter, it is there. If you can find it. That the prana is floating in 5 types of air. You cannot see it. Can you see the Vayu which is inside your body? You cannot see.
That's accepted.
Hmm?
Accepted.
It is most likely it is in the 6th chapter. It is even in the 2.17. You can see that. The atomic soul is floating in the 5 kinds of air. Prana, Apan, Vyan, Saman, and Udan. 2.17. Found it? 2.17. Nitya Sarvagata Sthanam.
They found the soul found.
Read. Read. What are you reading? Hold the mic in a proper way so that everyone can hear.
That which prevents the entire body.
No, read just the section of.
The atomic soul is floating.
Wait. Let him read. Yes, you please read.
The atomic soul is floating in the 5 kinds of air: prana, apana, vyana,
Samana and Udana. Yes.
is situated within the earth
Yeah.
and spread its influence all over the body of the embodied living entity.
Yeah.
When the soul is purified from the contamination of 5 kinds of material air, its spiritual influence is exhibited.
Yeah. Many times people ask us if the soul is within the heart, then the heart changes. So what happens to the soul? Nothing happens to the soul. The soul is floating in the air. It will take shelter in the next heart where it is coming. Like I am seated here in this room. If there is repair in this room, I will go to the next room and then again I will come back. The basic understanding cannot have. Why? Because the soul is floating in the five kinds of air. This is very, very subtle science. This is beyond human intelligence. Human intelligence cannot conceive it or perceive it. Okay, so I will end here. Thank you very much for your attention. But today being Ekadashi, so we have brought Ekadashi Prasad for you, and you must start observing Ekadashi. See, these are various spiritual techniques to come to the realization that you are not this body. Otherwise, in normal living, we will never have not even an iota of experience that we are not this body. You are wearing kanti. You observe Ekadashi? Huh? Okay, good. We should observe Ekadashi. And we normally fast till 12. We don't take prasadam before 12 so that we can chant. Ramesh, how many rounds you chanted today? 28? 32. Priyanka, how many rounds you have chanted so far?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji 35.
35.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji 35.
Thank you. In fact, I also chanted. Yeah, bolo, bolo, bolo.
No Prabhuji.
But now you don't remain awake. You sleep. Sleep in time so that you have full sleep. Okay. Try to maximize in the morning time. In the morning time, that is the best time. And if you continue chanting, you can cover a lot, which I experienced today also. I chanted till 32 in the morning. It was done by 10, before 10. Okay, thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, we have announcement. Next Saturday, our session will be at the house of Dr. Dolamani. You will all come? There is no enthusiasm, no response. Huh? Our session will be there with them, with Lord Jagannath. Okay? तुमने सबको बता दिया नहीं बताया? बता दो ना. I am telling you, it is done. Next Saturday is 18th. In 18th, what time? It will come by 11. 11 in the morning come and have very, very light breakfast because there will be a lot of prasad. Okay? And full day we will have the celebration of Lord Jagannath. The spiritual program, spiritual get together. Hare Krishna. You all know the place? Or you share the location? So everyone is invited to come. Hare Krishna. And before that, if you want, 16th is Rath Yatra in Puri. So in our temple also we have Rath Yatra. You are hearing? Not hearing. On 16th we have Rath Yatra in Puri. So we cannot go to Puri. But you can come to our temple. Near to our temple we have Rath Yatra. So you are invited there as well. Oh, don't keep it on the ground. Dayashil Prabhu, you call Nitin, he will also help you in distributing. Hare Krishna, Swapnaja, how are you?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. कहाँ पे हो भोपाल में?
हाँ प्रभुजी.
जन्माष्टमी पे अगर हो तो आ जाना आप डेली. अगर
हाँ
आपको
प्रभुजी
छुट्टी मिलती है तो.
नेक्स्ट. हाँ आ जाऊंगी
जन्माष्टमी
सर।
भी बहुत टाइम है, सितंबर में। हाँ, अभी तो जुलाई है, अगस्त है, उसके बाद सितंबर आएगा।
अगस्त जुलाई में भी आ जाऊंगी सर, अभी।
आ जाओ आ जाओ, वेलकम।
ठीक।
तो तुम आके IRI में रह के चल जाती हो, हमें पता ही नहीं चलता।
नहीं प्रभु जी, जब भी आया रहे आती हूँ, मैं आती हूँ।
ओके ओके। और प्राची, आप कहाँ चली गई? आप यहाँ तो है, मुरली जी यहाँ है, मुरली सर इधर है, आपकी डॉटर भी है, आप कहाँ हो?
ये तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी।
तबीयत नहीं ठीक है? ओ, तो
हाँ।
आपको प्रसाद हम भेज देंगे, प्रसाद पा लेना। ठीक है।
हाँ।
थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।